Hello, welcome back to our Outer Worlds playthrough.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a certain information broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kicked them off?
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Where is Stellar Bay? We'll start with that.
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophous ramblings on my airwaves.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
I need to head out.
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Gross. I don't want to know what Stimulotion is. Alright, so we got two places we have to find. One of them is right here. Do we have a fast travel to this yet? I guess not because we're inside, but I think we've been to Stellar Bay. Alright, just making sure we collect anything we might need from in here. So I'm not sure if we're coming back in here or not, but... Ooh, a safe. If only we had a few more hacking things to get into it. Not much we can Not much we can do with the computer until we fix things. Okay, well, let's see if we can maybe fast travel over to Stellar Bay. And we'll start off...
What do you think of the
Actually, can we
unreliable
fast
Parvati?
travel to
There's always something to fix. And it's
see the iconoclast? I don't know if we've set that up or
For
not.
granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Oh, I thought that was a cave for a minute, but I guess not. Okay, we can fast travel to Amber Heights. I wasn't sure if we had discovered it yet or not, but since we can, we'll go there first, and then we'll head to Stellar Bay after. It seems pretty easy, because we're going to be able to fast travel to both, since we've run around this whole planet enough.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I don't
That
want your
paper they use
pamphlet.
makes excellent kindling, you know. If they ever get more, you ought to grab some.
What? Nyoka? That's why you wanted so many? You said you were just spreading the word. While you keep rude company, you're welcome all the same. We're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
We're just looking to talk to someone. So
like
we
a nice
need to
little town.
find
Except for all
Graham, I think his name was, who's broadcasting.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
There's not much here.
How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions? That's just the way of it.
There sure isn't a lot in these settlements that are kind of cut off for the corporations.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
This is Amber Heights. I just need you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working. Nobody's listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
It's not getting out. The people who hear it don't care.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Sounds fair.
So be it. In the meantime, I will be here shouting truth into the aether.
Can we talk?
Okay, so we have a few options. We could just kill him.
Hey,
Another option is to take over that printing press. Not sure where we're going to find that printing press. I don't know if we've come across one on our journeys or not. It might be that building there, but it doesn't really come up as a quest marker, so I'm not really sure. I guess because we didn't technically accept the quest, it isn't telling us which building we need to go to. Guess we'll start here and check that building out to see if it is the one we're looking for. It's not really telling us. If we can't figure it out, we might just go to Stellar Bay and try and start the other half of this quest. We can deal with the Iconoclast second if need be. I can't really tell if we can even run there from here. Yeah, Stellar Bay it is. Just want to be sure before we waste time battling our way through a massive building that it even is the proper building.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
Also might end up killing these people's allies by accident if we clear the wrong building.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I need you to shut off your broadcasts.
Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the Saltuna.
Afraid not.
Shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What are you hoping to accomplish?
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I need you to stop broadcasting.
You think we're the problem? Have you even heard the nonsense Graham is spewing? It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
There must be another way for you to do business.
Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but what do you mean by that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52, where do we
find it?
find
In the
it?
old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go get it.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure, bye. We're gonna go find this Bolt 52 cartridge. Alright, so we're headed to the old arms building. Does that show up on our map? Do we not have a location for this arms building? I guess it's just telling us to leave town first, and then it'll tell us where we're going, hopefully. I hope we're not just guessing where this building is.
Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us.
Okay, it looks like it's just over there. It's only
Good old Stellar
150
Bay.
meters.
Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps. Here they come! Nice shot, Captain!
Score, Cap!
Where did that come from? That thing's got good aim if it hit us from that far away. Alright, we're almost at this building. Be kinda nice to have this area cleared out a little bit so we don't have to run away or get attacked every time we're coming out of Stellar Bay. Oh, I had no idea those things were there attacking us.
Libations on me, folks!
We can choose an optional flaw. flaws give you a disadvantage, but in return they'll also give you an extra advantage. It's kind of a trade-off if there's some like parts of the game you're not using. If you're not a melee character, you can trade off the use of those weapons for better firearm accuracy or something. Like there's little trade-offs like that. Just helps you further customize your character, I guess. Anyway, we gotta find a way into this arms building. Oh, well that was lucky. I was just looking to loot. I didn't realize he was gonna have the key we were missing. I'm sure there's something that would have told us that, but... So I guess this is the terminal he wants us to delete a file from. Alright, that's the optional part of this quest done. It was easy enough to do, so... Oh, we can't pick that up? It's highlighted, but it won't show up for us to grab it. Weird. Guess that's glitched. We're getting lots of loot here anyway. Don't know if we're supposed to jump over that, but we did. Whoa. Everything's locked. Alright, there doesn't seem to be too much else there. I just gotta figure out where this Bolt 52 cartridge is. It looks like it's upstairs. I didn't see it while we were up there, but I hope it's not one of those locked things.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Hello? Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in there.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat.
Well, we already have the key.
In a rat belly. Gross. Oh, much obliged.
Now, if we needed the key to get up here, how were we supposed to get to her to tell us to find the key?
It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Now get out of the way. Oh, now we can open this.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
What? Why are you still here?
Alright, but don't let me catch you again.
This isn't even your building. You hid here, and we freed you. I don't know why you're still here getting upset with us.
Huh.
About an abandoned building. Okay, so we have the bolt cartridge for the MSI people. We just need to go back to Stellar Bay and talk to them.
What it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Can we talk?
Alright, hopefully that was all we had to do for MSI, and they'll just stop using the radio now.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Give them the Bolt 52. We found it. We deleted the data too.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is it gonna help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
So you...
Corporate espionage. How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Just get on with it.
Help us with this final matter and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word.
Great, there's
I
more
have
to
reason
this.
to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch. Illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Alright.
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Sounds like you know well enough yourself, but we know how to make people
talk.
talk.
Of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
Alright, we're going to Fallbrook, it looks like.
Once you subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate secret base, kidnap
A
someone.
foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Why does it make it sound like being over encumbered's a good thing? We gotta sell off some stuff and then we're off to Fallbrook. Alright, well the annoying part about this is we did what he asked and now he's asking for more. This better be the last thing we have to do. If he keeps adding things to the list of what he wants before he'll stop broadcasting, we're gonna have to cut him off. So we haven't even started dealing with the iconoclasts yet. Alright, it looks like we have a new perk, too. We still can't take tier 2 yet. We even have perks, I think, for our companions as well. Okay, now tier 2 is unlocked for the next perk we get. But that's still a couple levels away. Just checking to see if there's any better weapons than what we're currently carrying. Good thing is we're starting to be able to actually take on these enemies and not just run away from them. The flamethrower is powerful, but its range and accuracy is probably not good, so I don't think I want to use that. Okay, our machine gun's better than that one. Be kinda nice to switch this revolver for something with better than 95 DPS. We got a few upgrades for guns. Okay, there's not much we can do till we get to a workbench aside from repairing our weapons. Okay, that's a little bit of an upgrade. We're gonna have to get better armor to our companions too, and maybe some better weapons. So it'd be nice if they could do some more damage than they are. Okay, what do we want her to have? More range damage. I find that they're using their range more than their melee, so it's kind of where I'm going to focus them. I think there's probably better armor for Pavardi too. Alright, they're all optimized now, I think. At least enough for where we are. So we gotta figure out where this next corporation is. And that means heading to Fallbrook.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I think I'm going to try and upgrade our weapons a little bit before we head on out for the next part of this quest, though. Alright, well, we're going to head over and upgrade our weapons.
Intruders will be...
And we'll join you back in the next video. So as always, thanks for watching. And come see us in our next Outer Worlds video.